Hey, my name's Jared. I'm an occupational therapist and a lymphedema therapist, and my goal today is to go over some compression stockings and to also go over some compression garment donning aids. So I'm a occupational therapist and a lymphedema therapist, and I see a lot of clients that have swelling issues, and we manage this by using compression garments pretty much daily. So today we're going to be going over the Circade Juxtalite first. Then we'll be going over the Jobst knee-high sport garment. After that, we'll be going over the Jobst stocking donner, which is an aid to help get stockings on. After that, we'll look at a basic sock aid, which is used to help pull on just regular socks or some light grade compression garments. And then last, we'll go over the Sigvaris dolphin donner, which is another donning aid to help get stockings on and off. So the first garment, once again, is the Circade Juxtalite. It comes in this box here. This is a pretty handy garment. It is a Velcro garment, and it comes with a compression sock that gives compression from the foot to the ankle only. Above the ankle, there is no compression. You actually get the compression from the garment itself. So when you put this on, you'll slide it on your leg just like so. And you want to make sure the heel portion of the sock goes right where the heel is, and you pull it on up. It goes all the way up the leg. Next, you take this piece of fabric here, and this is the portion of the garment that will give you compression to the calf part only. And I always tell my clients and individuals that are using this to keep the straps rolled up on the side, because if they're not rolled up, they're going to attach to the garment and get kind of tangled up. So you always want to make sure that they're rolled up so that way it stays out of the way as you're getting it on. Next, what you'll do is you will put it on your leg like so. You want to make sure you have about 2 fingers width below the knee. For some other individuals, you want to make sure that it's right above the ankle as well. So when you first put it on, it does not have to be perfect, because in the first place, we're just trying to anchor it to the leg. That way it doesn't fall off. So you'll unroll the first one here and just kind of lay it on flat. Next, you can take the top strap, unroll it, and then put it on the garment as well. And once again, just nice and light. Doesn't have to be too tight right now at the moment. And then we'll take the last 2 straps here and put it on the remaining parts of the garment here, like so. So now you can see that there are wrinkles, there's pockets. This is completely normal. We haven't put this on the way that it really needs to be on just yet. With this garment inside the box, it comes with what's called the built-in pressure system card. This card here, if I can bring it up to the camera, it tells you how much compression to give. So you can apply 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50 pounds of pressure based upon how far you're pulling on the straps using this card. What you do is you line up this arrow here with the lines on the garment. And then the other section here that has the numbers will tell you how much compression or how much tension you're giving with your pull. So for myself today, I'm just going to give myself about, we'll say about 30, 40 pounds of pressure. So what I'll do is I'll take this bottom strap off and I'll just pull it a little bit tighter. And then now I'll readjust and remeasure using the card. And right now I've got just about what I want. I want 30 to 40 pounds of pressure. Next, we'll move on to the next strap. So right now we can see that there is there's not enough compression at this point. So I'll take the strap and I'll pull it back, and we'll see how much tension I gave it there. So I didn't give it enough. I'm going to pull it just a smidge more. And there we go. We'll move on to the next 2. And there we have it. And then finally, the last one. A little too much. I'm going to ease off. And there we go. There we have it. So this card's great. I love that it comes with the garment. This kind of helps to make it consistent when you're giving compression, when you're putting the garment on. It So once again, it allows for consistency. This is a really thin type of garment. It allows for breathability, and it's not too hot, especially down here in Florida or during the summer in general. A lot of individuals don't like wearing compression, and because this is so thin and because it also is so breathable, this is, there's a higher rate of compliance for people to use this or to wear this. So with this, the sock portion's still up on my leg. So what you'll do here is you'll just roll it down, and this protects the remainder aspects of the garment, helps to keep it clean, and helps to keep it from anything really damaging it throughout the day, whether it be spilling something on it or what have you. It comes in a bunch of different sizes. There's about 16 different sizes of the Circade Juxtalite. And it comes in a short length and also a long length as well. The short length is about 28 centimeters or so, and the long length is about 33 centimeters. Inside the kit, it comes with one pair of socks, so you'll get 2 socks per box. The nice thing is that way you can kind of rotate it. If you have any issues with the sock, or if the sock gets damaged over time, you can always buy the socks separate as well. So to take this off, you'll do the same thing. You'll pull it up, and then you'll remove each strap one at a time. I just recommend when you take it off, just roll it back. You'll just make it easier for when you have to put it on for next time. And you'll do it just like so. One of the things that I like about this is that the Velcro on here is really adherent. It sticks pretty well, and it doesn't break down over time quickly. Also, the fabric or the material here also doesn't ball up much at all. So what I do tell some of my clients, with a lot of excessive wear, or if a client is wearing this every day, it is going to break down over time. However, one of the tricks that I like to tell people to do is just to take either a knife or a pair of scissors and just kind of scrape off some of the fuzzies there, so the Velcro will stick on a little bit better. But once again, that doesn't happen for a long time. This garment does a really good job at staying together. It's really quality material. So once again, this is the Circade garment. Just know that black side goes against the black sock. Great way of remembering. And then also on the tan side here, it does say top, so you know which side is the top and the bottom of the garment. Inside the box, it also comes with an instruction manual on how to put it on and take it off. Some of my clients, I will actually tell them to just kind of stick this on their fridge or put this on their dresser, so that way they can keep it as a handy guide just for reference. And on the back side here, it also shows you how to use that BPS card, or the built-in pressure system card. Over here, the last thing that comes in the box is a instruction manual. It comes in a variety of languages. So it comes in English and Spanish and French as well. So it comes in a lot of different languages, just in case you need to translate it or want to know how to do it in a different language. So that's the first garment here. So I'm going to take this off. Now, the next garment that we have is called the Jobst Sport Knee-High Compression Sock. I have actually had this for about a year and change, if not more, and I wear this pretty regularly throughout the day when I'm working. This is a sock that's really built for athletes, or built for people that are very active. It doesn't give the same type of compression that the Circade does. If you have lymphedema of a greater intensity or more severe case, this really isn't going to cut the job, but this will do a great job of helping someone that needs some circulation for mild compression or for day-to-day use like that. So to put this on, this is a basic sock. You just slide it on over your foot, pull it all the way up, and it's on. So this is the basic sock. It does give good compression, and I've had this for over a year, and it's still in pretty good shape. This sock does give about 15 to 20 pounds of pressure. It's really lightweight and breathable as well, so you could use this in a hot climate as well and not have any issues during the summer. There's also great, it's long lasting, and there's also, there's no odor with this. Like it doesn't contain any smells or anything like that. So, so yeah, this is another great garment. So now to put these garments on, so if someone has difficulty with range of motion of their shoulders, or if their hands are a little weaker, or they're having some type of reason for why they can't get these garments on, there are aids or donning devices to help put them on. So the first device that we're going to go over here is the Jobst stocking donner. So this is a metal frame. It's pretty sturdy. This isn't really going to go anywhere. It does give a little bit, but this isn't something that's going to fold up or collapse. It does have two nice foam handles here, so it's pretty comfortable. And it also helps to extend someone's range. So if I can't bend all the way down to put a garment on, I can use this to increase my leverage. So with this, to use this, I'm going to demonstrate with that Jobst sock. So with this, you're going to make sure that there's a U shape here or a smile shaped side. Make sure that the U shape is actually facing or is closest to the individual. So it's closest to me. I'll then take the sock and then I'll make it so that the heel is on this same U shaped side, like so. You'll take the top of it, pull it apart like so, and then bring it around it, just like this. So I'm going to bring it up to the camera just in case. So you're going to take this sock, make sure the heel side is on the U-shaped side, and pull it right on over. I'm at an awkward angle standing here, so it's a little bit more challenging, but this is exactly what it kind of needs to look like. There we go. So now that it's on like so, you're going to continue to pull it down to just about where the heel meets the U-shaped side. So now if you pull it this far, that's too far. You're at the end. So if that happens, just push it back down like so. And the heel is gray on here, so I know that that's where it needs to be. So pull it down. Okay. What you'll do next, so the sock's on, you can sit back on the couch, or you can either sit this way as well. And what you'll do is you will stick your foot in and then pull, and the sock will come on up. So then if it doesn't go all the way up, what you're going to do is just take your hands and pull it up just the remainder of the way. So that's the Jobst sock donner. I'm going to use this with the Circade sock as well, so you can see how that works with a garment that gives more compression. So same idea, same concept, U-shaped side closest to me. The heel of the sock is going to be closest to me as well. And I'm just going to put it over the top of the device, pull it down to right about here. This time I'll do it facing the camera. Stick your foot in and pull. Now, when it gets to here, you're going to have a lot of length left. So once you get to here, you'll just pull it off and pull it away. Now you can just pull it up the rest of the way, like so. And then once again, when you go to put the Circade garment on, you'll put the straps on and then fold this down. So I'll take this off now, and we'll move on to the next donning device. So the next tool that we have here, this is a sock aid. So this is a tool that a lot of occupational therapists use. It's really one of our staple tools. I think almost all occupational therapists have used this. But what it is it's really kind of half of a PVC pipe, it looks like. And there are two ropes attached to it with a knot on the end. On the bottom of it, it has a little black foam pad, and this is kind of a non-skid pad to prevent a sock from sliding off. So to use this, you can put it between both your legs like so. And we'll use a regular sock this time. It's just an ankle sock. And what we'll do is we'll take the sock and we will pull it up the device, making sure that the heel portion of the sock is on the back side of the sock aid. And we'll just pull down like so. And a quick tip, some clients and some individuals will use kitchen gloves or rubber gloves to help get more traction to pull a sock onto any of these devices that we're using today. When you do pull the sock down, my trick is, or my recommendation is not to put it over the knot. If you put it over the knot, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty getting it on. It's not going to go on exactly the way you want it to. So keep it below the knot and make sure it's all the way up like so. Next, you'll hold on to the rope and just throw it onto the ground. You can hold on to the foam handles. These handles are great. They're built up foam, so that way if your hands are limited with their strength, or if your hands aren't able to fully grasp a small object, the built circumference really helps. So hold on to this here. And if you need to decrease the range, you can just turn your hands like so to get it a little bit closer to yourself. This is also another tool that some clients that have had a hip replacement or back issues or any type of surgeries, this is a piece of equipment that they'll use. So if I wasn't able to bend more than 90 degrees because of a hip surgery or whatnot, I would be able to just kind of adjust it by changing the distance with the rope. So with this, throw it on the ground, stick your foot in. Once your foot's in, you're going to angle your foot down. And I'm just raising this up so that the camera can see. So point your toe, pull on the rope, and it's up. And then just kind of fine tune. A lot of clients, if they can't bend down, they might take a grabber or a reacher and just kind of clip it to pull up the little bit of edges on the sock there to fine tune it. But this is the sock aid. This is a device that will last a really, really long time. It's, once again, it's a PVC, it's like a PVC pipe, half a PVC pipe. So this isn't gonna break down. It's solid. It is somewhat flexible. So if you have a compression sock that gives a lot of compression, this really isn't the device, because if you have something that's, 40 pounds of pressure, it's really gonna curl on it. And then when you try to put it on, when it's curled, your foot's not going to really fit on the inside. So if you have a garment that is on the lower side of the compression side, or just a regular sock, this is a great tool or a device to use, and it will last an extremely long time. So this is the sock aid. Last but not least, we have the Sigvaris Dolphin Donner. So now this is a great tool. It comes in a package of two. You have the Donner cone, and then you also have the Dolphin Donner itself. So this is the Dolphin Donner. It's just a rubber material here, and you use this with the cone. And we'll do this with the Jobst compression sock. So this is the cone with the base of it. It is it's a suction cup base. So when you put it onto a flat surface, it will suction on when you turn this lever here. So you can actually see here when I turn the lever, it will change and create suction onto a table. So I'm going to put it right here on the couch so that way you can see it on the camera. What you'll do is you will take a sock and you'll pull it all the way down the device. So now this can be used with both open-toed or closed-toed garments. And you'll pull the sock all the way down, like so. Now if it was on the table, you just slide it down. After it's slid all the way down, you'll take the Dolphin Donner, roll it down to the end, like so. Next, you'll take the bottom portion of the sock and roll it up onto the Dolphin Donner. Once it's on a little bit, you then roll it up, and it just conforms to the device. And then you have the sock. So now, keep in mind when you do this, you want to kind of know what side the heel is on, because that's the way that you're going to put it on. So with this, we know that the gray side, this is where the heel is. So there's a couple different ways to put this on. You can either cross your leg like so, and then slide to put it on. Or I've had some individuals to where they were unable to cross their leg like so because either their leg was too large or they lacked the flexibility in the hip. So what I would actually have them do is they would actually put this on the ground, and then they would actually use a piece of Dicem. And Dicem is a non-slip material. And so with the Dicem here, it's going to prevent the Dolphin Donner from sliding. So then they can push their foot into the Dolphin Donner like so, and that will get the garment on. From here, you'll pull it up the rest of the way, and then slide the Dolphin Donner out, and then pull the sock up the rest of the way, and then it's on. Now to take it off, you can, once again, this can either be with your leg crossed and you roll it up, or you can have this on the ground with some Dicem, and you just slide your foot in. Once it's up your leg or up your foot, you then roll this over. And then once it's over the top, you then roll down, and off it goes. And this is another great way to put on and take off stockings. I really feel that this is a great tool to use. It's great for both the individual that needs to put on the stockings, and it's also a really easy tool for caregivers to use as well. It really diminishes the difficulty with putting on stockings, because that sometimes is a really challenging task to put stockings onto someone. For demonstration purposes, I'm also going to show its use with the Circade sock that comes with it, because this, once again, does give a little bit more compression. So once again, this would be on a table. You would just kind of clip it down so that way it sticks or stays. You'll take the sock, and now this is a completely black sock. So if we weren't being mindful of how we're putting it on, we won't be, you might lose track of where the heel is. So just make sure if you are doing this, if you're going to do it, just make sure either the heel is facing towards you or away, and just have it be consistent every single time that you use it. It'll just make things a lot easier. So for my purposes, I'll make so that the heel is facing the camera. So we'll take it, we'll pull it all the way down, like so. Next, we'll take the Dolphin Donner, and we'll slide it down, and then we'll roll up the end here. And it doesn't have to be on much. It is it's not a slippery surface, it's a catchy surface, so it will adhere to it, and you can just kind of roll it up like so. Okay. So I'm holding it this way, so that way I'm not, flipping it and losing track of where it is. So now it's on. So I'll just slide it on my foot. And it's on. And then once again, we just need to make some micro adjustments. And that takes care of a lot of it. So to take this off, take your Dolphin Donner, roll it up your leg. So pull it back down over and just roll it. And you're good to go. Now, if the Dolphin Donner is damaged, it's actually pretty hard to damage it. You can get a replacement sleeve. It does come separately, both the cone and the doff and donner. So I've actually had a couple clients that will buy the just this part, the doff and donner, by itself because they might have difficulty with just getting it off. So you can get them separately, and it is a really handy tool. So all of these are really effective tools to help get compression stockings off and on. I know it's one of the hardest things for chronic swelling conditions, but they really help to make it easier and to help also improve compliance. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you guys check these devices out, and I hope that you take a look and grab one of them. All right.